Welcome to the Wednesday selection. This month we're in Turkey to bring you our hand-picked coverage of the Turkish Airlines Open. We'll have exclusive interviews with prestigious guests plus highlights of this third leg of the European Tour's final series. But first, here's what else is to come in this week's show.
Equestrian is first up with show jumping and the Morocco Royal Tour from 3 different Moroccan cities. That's followed by Riders Club. We'll go to Mexico for the OHL Classic by Mayakoba, the only Latin American golf event with an invitation to the Masters for its champion. Golf Club will bring you the latest LPGA and Challenge Tour tournament results. And we'll conclude the Wednesday selection with Yacht Club and the winners of the legendary solo race Route de Rome and news from the Volvo Ocean Race from the other side of the world.
Welcome back to the Wednesday selection. As promised, our November selection took us to the beautiful Montgomery Max Royal for our exclusive coverage of the Turkish Airlines Open. The field here is amazing, and I spoke to 2 of the most sought-after VIPs of this penultimate leg of the European Tour's final series.
First of these prestigious guests is German, definitely one of the men to follow in Turkey. He's a double major tournament winner, a former world #1, winner of the race to Dubai back in 2010, and a 3-time Ryder Cup player into the bargain.
So I'm here with this year's US Open winner, Players' Championship winner and member of the winning Ryder Cup team of 2014, Martin Kaymer. So Martin, thank you very much for joining us here at Eurosport. What a fantastic year you've had so far. What's it like being back here at the Montgomery Max Royal?
It was a long year. It was a very long year. But we have very good memories here from last year because obviously I have a lot of support here, a lot of Germans. They're staying in our hotel. I can see that every night. At the dinner last year, there were a lot of people supporting me, so it was a good week.
Yeah.
But what you said, it was a good year, a long year, with a lot of positives.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, going back to being here this time last year for the Turkish Airlines Open, you finished tied 25th. So, can you tell us what kind of parts of the course suit your game and which parts are more of a challenge?
I think in general the greens, they're very difficult to read. There are a lot of little breaks on the green. This year the golf course will play completely different because the rough is a lot thicker. Yeah. There are a few tee shots that I don't really fancy. You know, sometimes we play golf courses where you don't really like the view of the tee shot.
Right. Okay.
And I have 3 or 4 of those ones here. So
okay. What is it about them that you don't?
It's a little bit difficult when you have to play against your feel. You know, when you don't really see a natural shot on that hole. You know, so therefore you really have to be focused and trying to pick one shot shape, whatever you have to do in order to make it comfortable for you. And then, because otherwise, you know, when you have a tee shot that really suits your eye, you don't think. You just stand up, boom, you hit it, and off you go. But here I have to think a little bit more than usually.
And if we go back to 2010, when obviously you won the race to Dubai, can you tell us what you think it takes to become top of that competition?
Well, you need a very consistent year with a couple of big wins. I think that is what is necessary. In 2010, I was fortunate enough to win 4 tournaments, and 2 of those 4, they were quite big. Yeah. So, and that put me in a really good position to win the race to Dubai. It's just the consistency of playing good.
Yeah.
Good consistency. If you know, in my case, I won 3 tournaments this year in 2 tournaments that didn't count for the European Tour rankings because they were on the USPGA Tour.
Yeah.
So playing on both tours, it makes it even more difficult. So therefore, you know, I have a lot of respect for Rory, the way he did it. He won the right tournaments, they counted for both tours.
Or different ones, I guess.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, as I mentioned before, and as you just mentioned, you know, you've won the US Open this year, you've won the Players' Championship, obviously the Ryder Cup as well. Can you explain that everything just fell into place this year?
Well, since 2010 or the beginning of 2011, you know, changed a few things, and therefore it was very difficult for me to come back, and there was a lot of things that I had to deal with. It's very difficult when you win a major, when you become number one in the world. There are a lot of things to deal with, and for me it took a little bit longer, and therefore I was very tired and I didn't have enough energy to practice as much as I wanted. And in the end of 13, beginning of 14, I had that energy back, and I felt like I can do the things that I like to do again and focus on golf properly. And then the success, it came. You know, it was a natural thing. It was supposed to be happen.
And sort of, do you feel like coming back from being world number one and doing that sort of trajectory upwards again, do you think that's a better way for you to kind of play in a more natural way to return to form?
Yeah, I think it was very important for me to go through that, because it makes you to a more complete player, and you learn a lot about yourself. Yeah. It makes you to a more mature person. So therefore your golf game is changing as well, but in a positive way. Yeah. So you can understand a lot of things better, why they happen, why people are different to you, why are they like this, and how does it come all together. So you learn so much, and therefore, you know, you're more mature on the golf course and off the golf course. Okay.
Your tee-off time tomorrow is 10:45, and you're with the defending champion. You're playing alongside Victor Dubuisson. Does that add something to this tournament for you?
I like him. You know, he's a nice guy. You know, we got to know each other a little bit better at the Ryder Cup. Before that, he's more of a quiet guy, a little bit more private, which is fine. You know, a lot of people think it's a negative thing, but you know, you can't. You should stay true to yourself, and if that's the person he is, I mean, I'm glad for him. That's the way he should be, and stay like this. So, and at the Ryder Cup, we got to know each other a little bit better, and we laughed a lot. You know, he's a good guy, and obviously a very good player, and playing with Henrik Stenson as well. So it's going to be a nice Ryder Cup group tomorrow.
And finally, Martin, can you tell us what you'll be doing between now, you've just finished playing the Pro-Am here, and 10:45 when you tee off tomorrow morning?
Well, it varies a little bit, but coming from China, you know, you have to sleep and rest a little bit more. But the problem is when you rest now, then you don't sleep in the evening. So I will probably go to the gym for an hour and a half, have a quick dinner, and then read a little bit, and then probably fall asleep after 2 or 3 pages. You know, that's what happens if you have a long season coming from China. And then it's still a lot to play for. You know, this week is important, Dubai is important for me. So I try to rest and get ready for the round.
Thank you, Martin.
No problem.
Great stuff. Thanks very much. Good to see you again.
Our second guest is French, the defending champion at this tournament. This was his first win and gave him a huge boost to his career, allowing him to play this year's PGA Tour. 4 majors and the Ryder Cup. Not bad.
We're here with the defending champion of the Turkish Airlines Open, Victor Dubuisson. Victor, it's good to have you here, and thank you for your time. I know you've had a really busy day. What's it like being back here at the place where everything kicked off for you last year?
Today I played the Pro-Am, and on the last few holes I had some great memories, you know, of what I did last year. And yeah, it's a course I really like. I feel really comfortable here. And I hope I can do as good as last year.
And what is it about the course here that you particularly like? What does it suit to your game?
It's a course that looks like what we have in south of France, near Monaco, with, you know, those trees. The grass is the same, and yeah, I don't know. It's just the course. I feel good on this course. Yeah.
And did you expect that everything would change so much for you? I mean, obviously this year's been, I imagine, a whirlwind of playing in the Ryder Cup and lots of majors as well. Did you expect back then that everything would change so much?
After I won here, I was not sure if I was gonna keep improving my golf, but then I played well in Dubai, then in the match play in Arizona, and every 2 months I always had a good result. So so I've been really consistent this year.
And obviously that has made you in the world's top 20 as you are now. Do you feel that adds a lot more pressure and expectation than you were used to before?
No, not really, because golf is it's a really difficult sport, and you never know what to expect. Sometimes you win a tournament and then you miss every cut for a month, so you never know what to expect at golf. So I don't put more pressure on myself now.
And obviously things have changed so much in your life as well, I would imagine. Lots more pressure, as we said, and lots more kind of attention from the media and things like that. Do you feel comfortable with that now, or do you think that it's something you will get used to as time goes on?
No, I feel comfortable. I think I have good relation with media. Just maybe not in France, but in Europe, yeah. I like all the. Now I know all the guys working for media, so
So you're happy with us?
We see each other every week, so it's like we were talking with friends.
Yeah. If you could tell us how you're feeling going into the tournament tomorrow.
I feel really good. I played well today during the Pro-Am. The course is good. It's a little more difficult than last year, especially the rough greens are more firm, and it will be more challenging, I think.
Excellent. Well, Victor, thank you so much for your time. I know you've had a really busy day, and best of luck for this week.
Thank you.
Thank you.
As already mentioned, Victor Dubuisson, Martin Kaymer were teeing off in the same group the next day as Henrik Stenson, and that's where we left them.
Well, Martin and Victor have just teed off, but join us after the break to see how they and the rest of the field are doing in our highlights of the 2014 Turkish Airlines Open.
Good play.
So 1 year after Victor Dubuisson, it's another unexpected winner at the Turkish Airlines Open, starting the final day at 10 under par. The USA's Brooks Koepka finished up with a bogey-free 7 under, 5 birdies and 1 eagle to take his first ever European Tour title. The win puts the 24-year-old into the top 50, means he qualifies for the DP World Tour Championship.
The Turkish Airlines Open. What's it like to finish ahead of such an incredible field?
It's awesome. I played well. Obviously, Poulter did too, and this field is first class. Some of the best players in the world, and it's nice to take home a win.
Now, obviously, you're heading straight to Dubai, straight on the plane tonight, I believe.
Yeah.
Will you be sort of up against some of the same players? How are you feeling about that?
I feel good. I feel like I've been playing really well. Actually, had a little vacation last week, which was nice to kind of recharge the batteries. Didn't touch a club.
Seemed to have worked then?
Yeah, it did. It did. I should take more vacations, I guess. So, but no, I've been playing well, and it's good to carry it over here.
And will you be continuing to play in Europe and the US next year?
Yeah, I'm going to try to do both. It's going to be tough. Be a little easier in the top 50. I don't know where I'll jump to or anything like that, but if I can, I will.
Great. Well, Brooks, congratulations again. Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Koepka beat European Ryder Cup hero Ian Poulter by 1 stroke. The Brit played nearly perfect golf, including the bogey-free 5 under the card in the last round, but he'll be regretting his double bogey at the 15th during the 3rd round when he shot 3 over. Well, number 6, Henrik Stenson, put in his best score on the final day with an 8 under thanks to 9 birdies. Besides finishing 3rd as a consequence, the Swede goes to world number 4 and 2nd in the race to Dubai.
So So Henrik, congratulations there on a stunning last round. It must have brought back some nice memories from last year.
Yeah, it was. I think the week I played pretty well, tee to green, but putter been pretty cold the first couple of days, and that's been the one area that hasn't worked for me. But today was in a better mood and made some good birdie putts, and then kept the momentum going with a couple of crucial par saves in the middle of the front nine, and that put me up for a good score hitting the turn, and kept it going pretty well. But I think I was too far behind to do anything today. It's pretty easy scoring out there, and when you're 6 behind, you need a really tough day to have a chance to catch up.
Now, you've won almost everything else, but is the focus for 2015 going to be on winning a major?
Yeah, I'd say so. At least in the next couple of years, it's a lot of thought will go into preparation and putting my schedule right around the big events. And as you said, that would be the icing on the cake. I've managed to win some great tournaments around the world and played on Ryder Cup teams and won World Cups and things like that. So that's definitely the one thing missing. So I'll give it a good shot.
Excellent. Well, good luck for that, and best of luck for Dubai as well. Thanks, Henrik. Thank you.
Miguel Angel Jimenez led the pack after day one thanks to a bogey-free record 9 under par. In the end, though, he finished tied for 4th at 13 under after things got more complicated for the 50-year-old Spaniard during Friday and Saturday's rainy conditions, posting 73 and 71.
So, Miguel, it was a hard round to stay in contention just there. Are you happy with your performance just now?
Well, I'm happy. No, I've been struggling a little bit with the last few months, and now it's back again. My game is getting back again. I start to rolling the ball better on the greens. Even that yesterday and today, I don't hold any putt at all. And but it's more happy. No, it's more myself on the golf course.
Okay, and obviously it's Dubai next week. Has this given you more confidence going into Dubai?
Give me more confidence because the balls move the way I like to, and then the only thing is I keep passing and let the thing happens. That will be nice next week.
Excellent. Best of luck for that. Thanks, Miguel. Thank you.
The defending champion Victor Dubuisson had a strong finish with a 7 under on the last day, reminding everybody of his 2013 tournament. Not bad after his disappointing 5 over on the first day.
So Victor, it wasn't the best start to the tournament for you, but you seem to have come back quite strong. Are you happy with that last round there?
Yeah, I'm very happy. I played really well, like the last 2 rounds, but today I made some good putt, and yeah, that was the key of this round. The first round I was not playing well. It's the end of the season. It's been a lot of tournaments playing this year, and it's not easy to find the energy to play, but today I did well.
And can you tell us what's next for you for the rest of 2014?
Just the race of Dubai next week, and then I play the Netbank in South Africa, and then the Thailand Open, and then take some holiday.
Awesome. What are you doing for your Christmas holidays?
Just nothing, I think. Staying home, or maybe Maldives. Yeah. I will see if I find someone to bring.
Awesome. Sounds good. Thanks, Victor.
The fans then cheered Brooks Koepka, winner of the 2014 edition of the tournament, a 2nd year for this great event.
Well, we hope that you enjoyed our November selection from here at the Turkish Airlines Open. Stay tuned as golf continues next on the Wednesday selection after the break. Well, that's it for this week's show, but make sure you don't miss the next Wednesday selection. We'll be catching up with former world #1 Luke Donald, who will talk us through the most recent technical innovations when it comes to a new set of irons. And there's lots more to look forward to in the next show. We'll see you soon.
Next week we'll go to Germany for the dressage and the show jumping World Cups in Stuttgart. Then we'll see if Race 2 Dubai champion Rory McIlroy will finish his unbelievable season in style at the European Tour's season closer. And who are the contenders for the Extreme Sailing Series? Well, 2014, that title is still up for grabs. It's an incredible circuit. You'll find out next Wednesday who it is.